Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. It's 6:30 a.m. I just woke up. I'm gonna be heading to the gym in about 30 minutes. We're gonna be training chest and arms. We're having our first meal. It's our pre-workout meal. It's 90 grams of oats with 1 scoop of vanilla native whey. I'm gonna be mixing that up and also adding some of these toffee flavoring drops to it. Make it taste amazing. Of course, we're also having our special drink here to help with carbohydrate metabolism, immune health, kidney function, and liver function. If you guys have any questions about what's in this drink, just message me or comment below. Today will be a full day of eating, so today's macros are 60 grams of fat, 250 grams of carbs, and 180 grams of protein. 7 a.m. so we're gonna head to the gym. Pre-workout, we're having a black coffee for the caffeine boost, and then I mixed a bunch of pump ingredients like citrulline malate, agrotine sulfate, and some nootropics like L-tyrosine and acetyl L-carnitine. Just mix that up in there. And here we have our intra-workout shake, which is 2 liters of water with 75 grams of carbs in the form of highly branched cyclodextrin and 25 grams of protein in the form of hydrolyzed whey protein. Alright guys, so for today's workout, we started off on the rower. So I was on the water rower for 3 minutes. I rowed 700 meters, driving with the legs, leaning back with the core, and pulling with the arms. Rowing's a full body movement, so it's a great way to warm up. I've been doing that lately instead of the treadmill. Really prepares the whole body for the workout. I actually found it helped a lot on my leg days as well, so I'm going to continue to do that. Then I did a few mobility exercises just for my rotator cuffs and shoulders, and that's when we proceeded on to starting with the first exercise, which was a seated pec fly machine here. 3 sets of 20. This is basically just to engage the muscle fibers so I'm ready for my heavier pressing and other movements. Still working the muscle. This is actually a very difficult set to complete, especially because I'm doing a 3-second hold, 2-second negative, and exploding on the concentric. So nice control back, exploding up, squeezing and holding it. And that squeeze and hold for 20 reps, I'm using a relatively moderate weight as well. It's not very light, it's not heavy. That lactic acid accumulation and the metabolite accumulation in these sets, absolutely crazy. So I start off with that before my pressing because I've always had a smaller chest, and this is mainly because I can't really properly engage those muscle fibers in the heavier pressing. So that was kind of my muscle activation exercise before I pressed. That's when we moved on to doing 3 sets of 10 with a 4-second negative on flat dumbbell press. So I hit a PR this week. Last week I did 3 sets of 10 with 52.5 pound dumbbells. This week I got the 55-pound dumbbells for all 3 sets of 10, controlling 4 seconds down, exploding up, going right back into that next rep. So you'll see I have some glute drive there, hip drive, to transfer the energy up into the press. That's when we moved on to doing 3 sets of 15 now with incline cable flies. Again, we're really concentrating on the tempo here. I've noticed with my chest training, I really need to focus on controlling the negative portion of the movement and ensuring I'm getting that full contraction in that pause when I'm fully shortening the muscle. So that's what I like to do. I like to manipulate a 2 or 3 second hold just to make sure, again, that I'm firing all muscle fibers and not going through the movement passively, moving the weights from point A to point B. So that's what you're seeing here. Again, this was very difficult. So I already did a muscle activation exercise at the beginning. So these cable flies, you see it looks like there's no weight on the stack. These, well, 1, I'm very weak. 2, this stack in particular is actually more difficult than most. So these weights, very, very hard. I ended up completing 3 sets of 15 with about, I believe, 14 pounds on each stack. And then we moved on to doing some bicep work. So that was all of our chest work right there. Those 3 exercises, plenty of reps, plenty of control through those ranges of motion. And then we started off with a modified K muscle round for J curls. So I grabbed my 30-pound dumbbells. Obviously, as you guys can already tell, I'm rocking the Advanced Physiques tank top. The white tank tops are brand new. I just ordered them. I discussed that in a few videos ago. Got 200 pieces of clothing, 100 of them being tank tops. So 50 are black and 50 are white. And I love the tank tops, man. So they turned out great. That's where you're seeing I'm doing 6 reps on each side. Then I'm doing 4 reps on each side until I complete 6 more rounds, totaling 30 repetitions in those 7 rounds. So that counts as one set. This is a very long set, and I've gotten criticism before where people told me they didn't want me to cut the video. They just want me to let it play out. Don't want me to speed up these sets either. So modified K muscle rounds, they take a long time. It's about a 2-minute set. That's why they're so effective, because there's so much tension on the muscle for so long, and that's how you can ensure growth, because there's no way you can't fully lengthen and shorten your muscle and actually be working if you're doing that many repetitions. So it's a 30 rep set on each arm, and the goal behind it is due to the fact that you're grabbing a weight that you can normally do 10 reps with till failure, but since you're using this rest pause technique, you're able to let some of the lactic acid buffer out when you have that 5-second pause just before reaching failure, so you're able to continue to work. So that's why you're getting 30 total repetitions accumulating over the entire set. Did just two sets of those, because 2 sets are very taxing. 2 sets will equate to 6 sets, because like I said, you're doing 30 reps instead of 10. That's when we moved on to doing a bicep giant set, and there's 3 total sets of the 3 exercises. So with giant sets, you basically just complete 3 exercises back to back to back in a circuit fashion. Well, at least 30. It could be 3 to 5, it could be 6 exercises, as many as you'd like. I chose 3 in this specific giant set. We started off with the spider curl, doing 8 to 12 reps, and then I went straight to this dumbbell hammer curl for 12 to 15 reps each arm. So the dumbbell hammer curl is different than the J curl, because you're just bringing it forward up to your chest and up to your bicep instead of across your body. So the J curl, you're bringing the dumbbell to the opposite side of your chest. You're angling your arm outwards, and you're getting more of that brachioradialis on the outside of your bicep. Here you're activating more of the forearm, and you're still working the bicep, but you're engaging more of that forearm by keeping a neutral grip and just swinging it straight up towards your shoulder. So 12 reps on each side, and this is where the pump was actually incredible, and this is where the pain was ridiculous. So it's starting to get pretty crazy. I'm accumulating tons of metabolites. That's the goal with the giant sets as well. It's metabolite accumulation, and that's one way to grow, because of the lactic acid directly stimulates protein synthesis, if you guys haven't known that. Dr. Jacob Wilson proved that in his lab, and he actually promotes that quite a lot in all of his research studies. So the third exercise in this giant set was the rope curl. So again, what I'm doing is I'm splitting the rope apart. Again, activating more of that brachioradialis, which is the outside of your bicep. It's that ball in between the bicep and tricep, right in the middle. You can almost see it on my arm. I'm almost lean enough for it. You know, most people, you have to be quite lean to see that muscle actually popping or have it quite developed. But regardless, we did 3 sets of all 3 of those exercises, and then we moved on to doing a modified K muscle round of these cable extensions. I sped this clip up 4 times because, you know, it's a bad angle, and you know, there's a lot of people working. I'm surprised these girls didn't say anything. I just put my video there, and I was like, I just went real quick. I was trying to grind through this. So, you know, it's another muscle round. You know, again, same thing. I just explained what muscle rounds are. We're just doing it for triceps instead now. And then we're going straight into our giant set as well, doing 3 sets of all 3 of these exercises. First exercise being the dumbbell overhead tricep extension. I like to keep my elbows slightly tucked, and I'm trying to keep them tucked as I'm lowering the dumbbell down. Again, always controlling the negative. I always really believe in trying to get a full stretch at the bottom of each movement, and then exploding up, holding it however long you need to properly engage that muscle, and then slowly control that eccentric. That's how you can guarantee you're gonna get the most muscle activation in that set. Moving straight on, we went to the dip machine. I personally love these far more than doing a regular dip, a bodyweight dip, or even dip with assist. I get much greater, deeper contractions by doing this dip variation instead of on the machine or body weight. So we're doing 12 to 15 reps here, and just increasing the rep range as we go through these exercises. So what I like to do with my giant sets is I'll start off with a heavy compound movement in that first exercise, you know, working in the 8 to 12. Then the next exercise, I might go to a lesser of a compound movement and go to like a 12 to 15 rep range, and I'm increasing the rep range. So on this third exercise, it's a tricep cable rope extension. We're doing 15 to 20 reps. Again, I'm trying to make sure I'm really feeling it throughout the entire range of motion. Later on, you're going to see I'm starting to fatigue here, like right here, and this is where I'm just trying to get through the reps. I'm trying to finish so I can make it, and I can write in my books that I completed that weight. So there's a few I just exploded at the bottom, but by the majority of the set, it was full control. Then to finish off the session, we did FST7 preacher curls. We did 7 sets of 8 to 12 reps. That's what FST7 entails. So it stands for Fascia Stretch Training 7, 7 sets, resting only 30 seconds in between sets. Incredible pump. Finish it off strong there, and that's going to conclude the chest and arm workout. We're going to get right back into the rest of the vlog. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, just got back from the gym and showered. I also managed to PR on 2 exercises, on the flat dumbbell press for tempo and on the J curls. So real excited about that. Training's going very well. Pumps were incredible today. Definitely have to owe it to the highly branched cyclic dextrin and the hydrolyzed whey protein. That was 75 grams of carbs in that shake. Crushed it. Felt great. The Protein was a great pre-workout meal. I find oats really sit well with my stomach when I have them, immediately pre-workout. Typically, I don't really train this early. I don't really train at like 7 a.m. But it worked out great. I have a lot planned. I have a lot of things I have to get done. I have some meetings right now. I also have to go get my eyebrows waxed later on about 3. And then tonight I have to train some clients from about 4:30 to 8:30. So that's why I'm real busy right now, getting some work done. And I also have a photo shoot tomorrow. I have to be dressing up in a suit for a wedding. I just took a photo shoot with my modeling agency. So real excited for that, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. Now we're gonna have our post-workout meal. All right, here we got 200 grams of pork chop with 250 grams of Brussels sprouts and broccoli and 200 grams of sweet potato all mixed up. My parents actually cooked this mixture. All credit goes to them for this nice little mixture in the oven. So good, like I'm really amped to eat this. We're gonna go and do some client check-ins, see what everyone's got, check out some pictures, and see what adjustments we have to make. All right guys, it's now 1 p.m. and I finished making adjustments. I just had 3 clients that I had to adjust nutrition on and 2 clients training programs. And then now I'm gonna be heading to the mall because I have to pick up a white dress shirt for my photo shoot tomorrow. And I'm gonna be trying some stuff on. All right guys, it's 3:30 and I just got home from the mall. I picked up a white dress shirt that's in here. Also got some workout shorts from Lululemon in this bag. Real expensive, like 60 bucks, but since I was a personal trainer, I showed them my certification and I got an extra, it was like 10 or 15% off. So it'll end up being like $50 shorts. Lululemon's obviously really expensive, but quality's there. Like those are actually probably the nicest shorts I've ever gotten. So excited for that. Also, as you can see, my eyebrows are a little bit red. I got my eyebrows done. They got waxed. They always get a little irritated, but it's all good. Should be good in about an hour. And also in an hour, I'm gonna go train clients. So I'm gonna be bringing a protein bar that I'm gonna have in between. And then when I get home around 8:30, I'm gonna have my last meal. I also ordered this Rode mic. I'm gonna be using this instead of the current mic I'm using. I have this mic set up. See this cord? And it doesn't sound the greatest. It was cheap. It's like $15. But this Rode mic's like $70. I'm gonna be just plugging it in and I can point it myself and it just sounded a lot better. So we're gonna see how that sounds. And this is the new mic. This is with the Rode mic now. It's about $77 plus shipping. Came in like 3 days with Amazon Prime. And the other mic was like $15. It's cordless. So this is wireless. This you just plug right in and it just chills. You just point it to wherever you want and that's how it picks up the sound. So I'm gonna see how that sounds after. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to train some clients. I'm just gonna hang out for about 45 minutes, maybe watch a YouTube video or 2. And then go train clients, and I'll get back to you with the next meal. I'll be having this Grenade Carb Killer protein bar. It's a peanut butter flavor. So, I'm not gonna show you when I eat it, but this is what I'm gonna eat while I'm training my clients. All right guys, just got back from training clients. Real tired. I'm actually just gonna sleep now. It's 8:30 p.m. I'm not gonna be having that last meal like I said. So I'm just gonna be upping my intake tomorrow to make up for the extra 500 calories that I lost that I'm not eating tonight. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Peace.